fuck you doing?
Remember that name, Good Pizza, with 3 Z's, baby, 3 Z's.
What's up, guys? It's your boy JP, Good Pizza. Yo, this week we got a very special guest. The homie Ryan from Bosky is in the building. This fella's from the Central Valley, California. He's been crushing grows since way back in the day, doing it on a big commercial scale right now. He's got dope staple strains, new genetics, new crosses. He's got California on fire right now, in stores all over the state. I can't wait till you guys hear this story, man. Bosky, Good Pizza. See you on the show. Transbay Challenge Sacramento.
Yep. That was
you guys won first place, right?
I think we won. That was a qualifier, so we made it past the qualifier.
Okay,
but that was our very first show that we hit. You know, that was it right there. And so we actually took that one with the same one that we took the Olympics with this year. You know, so we brought the strain back and entered it in the Olympics. Last year, but yeah.
Tight, bro.
Yep.
It was like. I hadn't heard of you guys by then, but it was like when I seen you guys, I'm like, damn, I feel like I should have known about these guys. These guys look established. These guys look like you've been around.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And the more I got to know you, you have been around for many moons.
Absolutely, man. I worked for another grow. You know, I was their operations manager, head cultivator, you know, helped build the place. And
oh, sick.
Yeah, I had a team of about 20 people over there, you know, so it was about twice as big as what we run, you know.
Oh, no shit,
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
Okay.
So yeah, I got my feet wet with that, you know, for sure. But I mean, before that, it was, you know, home grows and, you know, whatever I can get in, you know.
Oh, yeah. You know the vibes.
Yep. For sure.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd you grow up, bro?
I grew up in Visalia for most of my life. You know? So, yeah.
Central Valley.
Yeah, Central Valley near Fresno. I was born in Fresno, you know, so yeah. I spent most of my youth there until my late teens.
Okay.
Yep. Then I moved out for a little bit. I came right back, man. I mean, I spent a good part of my life there. What am I saying?
For sure.
Yeah. So
well, while we're there, let's park it there for a second. What was your youth like in that neck of the woods? Like, what was you on in high school, bro?
What were you on in high school? Like, I was 100% skateboarder, man. So
tight.
Yeah, that's really all I cared about back then was, you know, skateboarding and weed. You know, I mean, I started smoking weed at a pretty young age, you know, too. So, I mean, I was probably like 13.
Tender age of?
13, you know.
13?
Yeah, probably 13.
Very consistent.
Yep. But yeah, skateboarding was like my youth, you know, up to my mid-20s. I kind of slowed down then, you know, got a little injury that pulled me out for a little bit. And that was kind of, at that point, I had to pay bills. I had a kid, you know, so it was like, I can't take myself out of the game anymore, you know. So
yeah, that'll do it.
Yep.
That'll do it, bro. At your peak of your skateboarding career, what would you say your best trick was? Or what you were known for? Everybody's known for some shit.
Best tricks. I used to do these big old floating, like alley-oop, backside kickflips. Like, that was like one of my best, you know, tricks.
So you were a vertigator?
No, not street, man. But we had like hips, you know, or we'd bust out the little ramp, and yeah, we had a cool spot. Throw a couple trash cans out there, whatever we could stack up and float over, and then a lot of stairs, you know.
Oh, you doing stairs?
Oh yeah, for sure.
What you was doing down them stairs, bro?
Mainly just, you know, kick flip, 360 flip.
You was doing trays downstairs?
Oh, yeah, trays,
nice,
for sure.
Bro.
Yep.
How many steps we talking here? What was your?
My biggest, I think maybe 13, you know, stairs, something like that.
Damn, bro.
In San Diego, I did a little trip down there for about a week, hit all the spots. It was sick, UCSD was probably the sickest spot that I've ever, you know, skated.
Whoa, bro. Yeah. What did you do down a 13 step?
Kickflip, nollie. I think I did like a nollie or nollie backside off of it. And
fire.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, you was nice, bro.
I used to go fast, man. I like, you know, fast and, you know, floating it, you know.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you floating down to 13.
Yep.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Hell yeah, bro.
I actually still have that board that I broke there. I have it hanging up at the grow, man. It was an old Tom Penny board.
Okay.
Had the Cheech and Chong on the bottom, you know. So I got that mounted in a little frame up at the grow.
Legendary, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yo, I used to save all my broken boards. I had a big ass box of them shits when I was a kid, bro.
Nice.
And then, you know, your mother's like, what are you doing these fucking skateboards? You gonna keep these still? You gonna drag these around with you? And I moved out. I was like, oh, you can throw them out.
Yeah, no, I wish I would have kept some of mine, man, because there were some dope, you know, graphics. Like,
me too.
I put it up for a while, you know, and just maybe in the last like 2 years started, you know, I pulled out my old deck. It was probably like 7, 8 years old. I don't know how old it was, you know, but yeah, I started, hitting it again a little, little lightweight sessions, just
That's cool, man.
yeah, cruising around. But
I always tell people, especially guys like our age, bro, like if you want to stay young, do the things you were doing when you were young.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, not all the things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not all the things, but yeah, I still grow weed. I was doing that when I was young, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So tell me how you got into that, bro.
yeah, I was just typical stoners. We read High Times as kids, and it was always like the dream. So I mean, started off planting a bunch of stress seeds in my mom's backyard. Kind of growing out back from that to indoor. When I first moved out, I had a son when I was 18 years old, and like
Oh, wow.
moved out at a young age. The very first thing I did was get a 400 watt light and put it in the closet and, slap 4 plants under that, and from that point forward, it was like, I built this little system, it was a streetlight, that came from an alley that I used for the first grow. And then,
Really?
yeah,
Damn.
rewired it. I opened it up. The ballast had like the 120, 240, 277. And so
Okay.
I knew nothing about electrical back then, but I just knew what the voltage was. So I hooked up the wires, plugged it in, made a little, mount or whatever. And that was my first run, so.
Let's unpack that for a second.
Yeah.
So, bro, I think you said you know nothing about electric, but you knew what to do with the voltage and the wires. Bro.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's a little. How the fuck did you know that, bro?
I just opened the thing up, bro. This was pre-Google. There was
That's
no,
what I'm saying.
like this was probably 1998, maybe 98. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, so
So you just knew to go to the hardware store, get
yeah,
these certain wires.
I just cut a cord off something else and took the
Yeah.
wires out. I mean, I knew enough, about
Okay.
it, but yeah,
Okay. Interesting.
yeah.
I'd still be there trying to figure that out.
Nah, I used to make tattoo guns out of motors. And
Oh, you a crafty motherfucker.
yeah, for sure,
Okay.
bro, for sure.
Do you tattoo people?
I did. I had a little stint of tattoos that I was doing out of my house, bro. Like,
Oh shit.
oh yeah, weight bench in the living room, and that was like the tattoo chair.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. I got like one of those kits that they sell at the back of the tattoo magazines.
Okay.
That was like my first like legit like little kit, but-
Tattoo your friends.
Oh yeah,
You tattoo
yeah,
your friends.
all the homies, bro. Like,
What? So you ever bump into someone that you tatted?
Absolutely.
Oh my god, bro. Is it cringy?
Yeah, some of it is, bro. Yeah. One of them especially, I remember, man, because he kept like moving, constantly. It was cringy, man. It was bad.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You ever spell a wrong name or anything
Nah,
like that?
never,
Okay, cool.
never. Yeah, yeah.
Solid.
Yep.
No regrets.
not on my end, bro.
No doubt.
I got my own regrets on tattoos I've got, from other people, but yeah.
Yeah, man. It's
for
kind
sure.
of the journey.
Yep.
I feel like when you get them real young, it's like you just you got all these ideas. And
Oh,
like,
for
you
sure.
get older, you're like, that was dumb as
I
fuck.
think I was like 15. I think I tattooed my name down the side of my leg, and that was like my first, my first
Oh, yeah.
but
Put the name on there.
the last name, yep.
I remember around my way, a lot of dudes did like their name like down their arm like this.
Okay,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like that was
Yeah.
like a thing. And, I had plans to do that. It just never happened. Thank God.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretty much everybody regretted that one.
Yeah.
You don't want your fucking government name right on
Nah.
top, dude.
Nah, mine, back then I wore my socks up high, man, so I could pull them up and almost cover
tight.
the whole thing. But yeah,
Tight.
my pop seen it like one day, and he fucking about ripped my sock off my leg, and
What's that?
oh hell yeah, he was not happy, man. But
What was the what were your parents like? Were they cool with like the smoking weed and shit like that? And
nah, they were pretty conservative, man. My pops,
Sure.
like grew up in ag, so like he worked in ag. I worked with him in ag, since I was a kid, man. Like as young as I can remember, I was out there with them every summer, so it was
no
like,
kidding. Doing
yeah.
what kind of stuff?
He was a PCA, so a pest control advisor. So he'd go out to the field, we'd go out and check for bugs, find spider mites, whatever infestation they get, out there. We were the ones that would find it first, and then, tell them what they need to spray, So it was always,
Oh shit.
And then on top of that, we did nutrition. We took samples, petioles, tissue samples,
Okay.
soil samples, whatever. I ended up working for a laboratory after high school. I went to work for a lab for like 3 years, and I was processing for them, and kind of taught me a little bit about nutrition as well.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, we were doing some pretty cool shit with it, man. So
Were you able to carry any of that knowledge into the cannabis world? with you?
100%. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
You knew
absolutely.
about bugs early, man.
I knew about bugs. I mean, knew how to identify, see the signs in the plants, that, they kind of give off, So,
Yeah.
but on top of that, the nutrition side, I mean, from the sampling we were doing, we were like, we were making, you know, maps of fields where they needed certain products applied, you know, so we would test, you know, the whole field, one, you know, sample per acre, and then we could do this map and go apply product only where the field needed it, you know, so. It was
Okay.
like,
Oh, wow.
yeah, yeah. Rather than just like a flat rate across the whole thing like people normally would do, we were doing it, you know, kind of precision, you know, like, so, yeah, it was pretty neat, man.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
So high school's done. What happens after high school, my guy? What was the journey? What was your plan?
There was no plan, man. That's like
No plan?
No, I mean I did. You know, I wanted to do, you know, something. I tried to go to like community college for a little bit. I lasted about 2 days, you know, there, you know. But from that point, it was just straight into working, man. I wanted to be a mechanic.
Okay.
You know, so I learned. You know, I did actually go back to school for that. Learned how to build transmissions. I always kind of worked on cars. You know, that was like a
good skill.
thing I did on the side. You know, But yeah, I didn't really. I grew weed. I worked, and that was kind of my
Okay,
life.
so you were already locked in. So by the time you were out of high school, like you were growing weed. Like this is what we're doing.
Yep. I had a baby. I was, you know, taking care of my son, and you know, so it was just, you know, yeah, whatever I can do to you know, grow the weed that I need to smoke and make a little extra on the side. That was kind of the hustle then, you know. But
yeah, you certainly were making a lot more money back then.
Oh fuck yeah, man. way more.
Way more.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. You could get by with a couple lights, you know, as a nice little, you know, supplement, you know, back then, you know, but.
Yeah, times have changed, my friend.
Oh, they have.
Times have changed, man.
Yep.
How old's your son now, bro?
He'll be 25 this year.
Nice,
Yep.
dude.
Yep. I've got a 1-year-old or
Blessings.
a 1.5-year-old granddaughter from him, you know, so yeah.
I remember you telling me that, man. Congrats there, Papa.
Thank you.
How's that feel?
It's good, man. It's actually a crazy feeling, you know. It's like just knowing that that's like the next generation, you know, coming. So it's neat.
Nice.
Yeah.
Next time you see your son, be like, you know, son, I'm so proud of you, man, and that grandbaby, man. Like,
Dude.
you know, what do they call it? Intelligence skips a generation.
yeah. You got it, man.
And then he should look back at you and say, I know, me and my grandpa talk about that all the time.
Yeah. That's a good one, man. That's a good one. Nah, he does good, man. He's a good kid. He doesn't, you know, I don't know if he smokes, you know, I think he's, you know, done it here and there, you know.
Okay.
He was never into that, man. He kind of did his own thing, you know. I never push, you know. Like,
Sure. No, you should never push that on your kid.
No, I don't know. He came and helped me build the grow, you know, the first grow that I did. He was there working for me at that,
man.
you know, 7 Points, but, or I don't know if I should say their name, bro, but,
Hey, whatever.
it's a forbidden name, bro, but,
For sure.
Nah, but anyways, yeah, he helped me, you know, with that, and it wasn't his thing, man. So he got out in the workforce, and he operates heavy equipment now. He's on the union, so he's like all over, man. But
That's cool.
yeah,
You know, I found that like a lot of the times, like our sons don't want to be like the dad. You know what I mean? And that's cool. Sometimes they follow in the footsteps, but sometimes they don't. They want to be as opposite as possible,
yeah.
and that's cool.
No, yeah,
I'm totally cool with that.
he's a clean cut kid. He's a cowboy, and you see us out in public. He looks like the dad. I look like the son. You know?
Oh, that's funny as hell.
Yeah,
bro.
he looks like the responsible one for sure. You know.
Yeah,
So.
and you look.
And he is
the
man.
old head skater and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Either one's cool.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
I'm more on the old head skater.
Yeah,
you know what
me
I'm
too.
saying?
Me
But,
too.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, my son's, he don't want to do nothing. He don't smoke nothing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Wasn't into it. My daughter likes to smoke.
Hell yeah. How old's your daughter?
She's 22.
Oh, nice, man. Yeah,
I don't think it serves her though.
yeah,
To be real with you, like, yeah, it's cool. We can smoke sometimes.
yeah.
But what's up, big dog? Yeah, we're filming. We got Bruno Rose in the house.
Hell yeah.
What's up, bro?
Bruno?
All right, I was just wishing you guys a happy new year. I brought over macaroons.
We got macaroons. Macaroons are welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drop them and get the fuck out of here. Just kidding. What's up, guys? I just want to give a quick shout out to my sponsors over at United Nutrients. Trusted by elite growers, United Nutrients delivers clean, reliable nutrition, trusted by top cannabis cultivators for enhancing plant health and maximizing yields, all while being easy to use. Affordable without compromising quality. United Nutrients offers premium nutrient solutions that remain affordable, ensuring growers get the best results without breaking the bank. Sustainability, cultivator-centered innovation. Developed through collaboration with cultivators, United Nutrients' science-backed formulations are designed specifically for cannabis, providing eco-friendly and efficient nutrient absorption to promote healthy and vigorous plants. Tell him Good Pizza sent you.
I'll see you after.
Bruno Rose, everybody.
Hell yeah.
No, I love when people drop in. Bro.
Yeah, it's dope.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
dope.
I always shout him out. They was like, oh shit.
Bruno's amazing.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, I got a 14-year-old daughter as well, though, man. So yeah, she's my little girl. She's
Cool,
still,
man.
yeah.
Cool, man. Yeah, I think it's good for some people and some people it's not. You know, she just got to get her act together with school and shit. You know?
Yeah.
They're all different, dude. You got 2 kids?
2, yep.
They couldn't be more different, right?
My daughter's a lot like me, but yeah, she, up to this point, she says she's not smoking, and it's like, I just ask her to wait, let your brain develop, finish high school, make that decision after, like I smoked a lot of weed in high school and ditched a lot of class and, didn't do what I should have done, but it's all right,
I'm an advocate for that, bro. Let the brain develop.
Yep.
And let them little baby lungs develop.
Let the lungs
I was
develop.
smoking way too young, bro. I was like 11, bro. And I interview people that have been smoking before I have, man. But one of my guys is smoking since he was 10. Yeah, I've had like people that kind of slip through the cracks, like 7, 8.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Nah, but I know it. I mean, shit. All the little like kids that would come down there to the skate park, and when we'd be down there skating, there were some youngsters down there just trying to be too old for their age, and it's sad because
That can go left.
Yeah, it could go. It did for quite a few of them, I mean, I watched them kind of evolve, and it wasn't well on a few. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that can evolve into other stuff, man. But it's like they say, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
you gotta fucking just try to guide them.
Oh, for sure.
You a Santa Cruz shredder or a flour mill guy?
I mean, I got both. I like both. Yeah.
I'm gonna try something new this year. So apparently, I've been doing this fucking flour mill all wrong.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Like every time I do it, my joints kind of run a little bit, but I love the speed.
Mm-hmm.
But my boy Jake was like, "Yo, bro, like, make sure you're not overpacking it. Make sure you're not like jamming on it. Just let it do its thing." I was like, "Oh, I'm doing both of those things.
Oh, yeah.
I'm overpacking this thing because I can just
as much as I can in that
it's
thing.
so easy. I just want to fucking murder this thing so I can."
Yeah.
But he's like, "Nah, bro, just nice and easy, and don't overpack it." So we're gonna give a little test run on the show. You know what I'm saying?
What are we rolling up?
We're gonna roll up some fugazi. We got some sweet gabagool. We got some fucking what is this? Gary Payne from Blueprint. Blueprint's never grown Gary before, so I'm excited for that one. And some triple Lindy.
What's the triple Lindy? That's
triple Lindy is, I don't know if I'm supposed to say. I'll tell you off camera.
Is this Blueprint?
Blueprint, yeah.
Okay,
Blueprint,
yeah.
I'm gonna roll up some fugazi for you though, because it's my favorite strain to smoke on the podcast. It smokes hella good.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Cadre for absolutely crushing this.
What is the
batch.
genetics on that one?
We don't know. That's why we call it fugazi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Top secret.
These guys are probably tired of me telling the story, but I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
You're my guest.
Okay.
So we got, it's nothing to it. We got a tray of the wrong clones.
Okay.
Called fugazi.
Nice.
And it happened to be a hit.
Yeah, we've had a few of those come through where it might have been a whole tray, but like we're looking in a room and we're like, what the fuck is that sticking up right there?
Yeah.
And it ends up being something fire, So it's like,
right.
Yeah, we've had
Take
to
some
revert a couple of them and bring them back, but
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
try not to buy clones these days though if we don't have to. But
Yeah, you can fuck up your whole garden.
oh, easy.
Dog, I had last year I got 200 cuts. 50 of them were LCGs. 150 of them were cherry moonshine, which is what I wanted.
Yeah.
And it just knocked me out of production for
sure.
months, bro.
Yeah.
We were trying to like, okay, let's pick them. Okay, let's separate these moms. I think these are it. Let's do a test run of those. Fuck, that ain't it. It's like
End up
all this
keeping 2
wasted
lemon
time.
cherries and
You feel me?
Yeah.
So much waste time. I was like, guys, just kill the whole thing. I'm just gonna get you new cuts, bro.
Yeah, it sucks, man. We've had it happen. We've had bad batches come through. I mean, we actually just recently experienced a little issue with our rock wool. There was a bad wetting agent used on the rock wool.
Ooh.
It affected a certain amount of product that was released to the market. And we ended up from about 99% success rate down to almost 50%. On 1 or 2 batches. Before we were able to catch it. It happened to me one other time before. And the manufacturer, like, we checked the stock. Sure enough, we had one of the affected batches. We pulled the rock wool out. You could literally put slabs side by side because not everyone in that box was affected.
Oh, no
but
shit.
you can see the discoloration between the two slabs, and so
interesting.
We had to buy clones. It kind of like set us back a little bit on what we had to buy, and then untested varieties, and all that fun shit, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, but when you're in production, I mean, it's like you can't stop. It's find something and go. You know?
Yeah, oh yeah.
We got a day, you know, to figure it out or something, you know. So
It's like steering a ship, man.
yeah,
You catch a problem now, you got to deal with it like in a couple months.
Yep.
Like it's just it's relentless, bro.
yeah.
The people that really know how the growing game goes and the commercial growing game.
Oh, for sure.
You
Yeah,
know?
and even the best nurseries, you know, the ones that you think are the best, man, they everybody has problems, man. Everybody has things that come up, and like you just gotta, you know, deal with them sometimes. I mean, unfortunately, we're the end user is the one that, you know, gets the shit into the stick on that, you know. But
Yeah, and they're gonna tell everybody.
yeah.
And they should.
I don't really, you know, like it depends on the situation, you know, but like I've had one time, you know, I won't say who it was, you know, but like we got a batch of clones that had a virus, and it wasn't the hop latent, it was called a cucumber mosaic virus, you know.
Whoa.
And so we got their grower at the time. It wasn't the company itself, but the guy that was growing, doing the tissue culture, said, "Oh, it had to come from us, from a root aphid or something in my garden." I'm like, "Well, this is like." It just showed signs. We got it 3 days ago, you know, like I could see the signs in them right now. You know, like that takes time for a virus to show up. You know? So we went back and forth. I had another buddy of mine that got the same batch of clones. He had the same exact thing going on.
No shit.
And so once we brought it all to their attention, then they kind of looked within and found the root of the problem, which was them, you know, not us.
Wow.
So, yeah. But we pulled half those plants out. I mean, we ended up having to pull trellis up on all the tables, space everything out in the room, try to at least get the most light, you know, on all the plants that we could, you know. So like just
Well, that's convenient.
yeah, little things like that pop up. You know, you could either leave it and shut some lights off, or move the plants and, you know, gain some harvest and keep it going. You know, so it's like
So it's not a complete L.
it's not a complete L. It takes a few hours. You know, it's not much. You know, but
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yep.
You know. So prior to Bosky being born, right? You mentioned that you were already in a commercial facility.
yeah.
You know, how did
Bosky I started in around 2015, and so
really?
I kind of I had it going before.
Let's hear the backstory.
Yeah. So Bosky came, you know, back then I had my own grows going, you know, but medical, you know, grows. Man, I had gone to a cannabis cup. I think it was like 2014 or something. 2015 was when we hit it, and so I was. Right. It's my first time being exposed to all these brands, you know, and everybody kind of doing their thing out there like that, you know. So I mean, Central Valley at that time, there was really not a lot happening as far as events go or anything like that, you know. So yeah, I seen that. I was like, I need to come up with a brand, you know. That's badass. I want to start branding my product. Bosky, it means an abundance of trees and shrubs, you know. So it's like an old English term for, you know, that, you know. So yeah, it was kind of fitting, and from that point forward, you know, kind of started running with it. We ended up entering the Cannabis Cup, High Times SoCal Cup in 2017. You know, under Bosky, we teamed up with BioBizz at the time. You know, my boy worked for them. We were using their nutrients, you know, to grow with. So we entered the flower. We took third place, first time entering hybrid flower with our tangible cookies we were growing. So yeah, from that point, we kind of started building the momentum. We hit another cup, didn't place at that one, but that was like right when legalization hit, you know. So I think Sacramento was like the last High Times event, and then after Sacramento, it kind of shut down. You know, things went legal. So
were you guys at that one?
We were, yeah.
So was I. No.
2018, I think 2018.
Yeah, when Friendly Farms had that big.
Yep, Friendly Farms took the whole thing over, man. Yeah. So we had entered that one. I think we entered the Do in that one.
Tight, bro.
But yeah, right at that time, actually, the San Bernardino event was when I started working at the previous grow that I worked at. So I had been with them for about 2 weeks. You know, tried to, you know. That was kind of a crazy situation as far as how I even ended up there. You know, it was kind of its own little story in itself, you know, but
care to share?
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. I'm down, you know. So yeah, that we'll back it up maybe like a few months. Like I was still running. I had one grow left that I was running. I had about 20 lights, you know, in it. And so on the way to that grow that morning, stopped to grab a coffee, and this dude like taps on my shoulder while I'm in line. I was wearing a heavy 16 sweatshirt. And he's like, yo, I got a hat that matches that sweatshirt. And he gives me like his business card. And he starts telling me, yeah, I'm building a grow out in Woodlake. Come check it out. You know, so it was literally like leading up to the Cannabis Cup. I had already just harvested this room. I had all these flavors, you know, that we were like trying to choose our entry out of. So I took the whole lineup out there, showed them the weed, and, you know, started talking about, you know, working for them, you know. So initially they wanted to run under the name Bosky. You know, they wanted to use my brand name. We kind of went back and forth. I went and got an attorney and kind of came up with what I thought was a fair deal. And as soon as they seen the number, they choked and said, "No, we're going to run under this name," you know. And so
Gotcha.
But they ended up hiring me to be their operations manager, head cultivator. I mean, you name it. I was doing everything for them. I designed their whole grow. Like, they gave me their whole layout. I'm like, you guys are not going to make any money like this. Like, check this. And that's what got me hired, because I redid the grow. I showed them what I would have done. And it was, I forgot how much more a year, but it was very, you know, in the millions, you know, as far as how much more they were going to make.
Wow.
You know? So, yeah.
They give you a raise at least?
I mean, they paid me well. Yeah, they paid me well. You know, I was there for 3 years. You know, I ran the construction with the CEO. He was a Class A contractor, you know, so he could design, build.
Tight.
We hired everybody. We did the whole, you know, the whole process, man. It was an old citrus packing house from back in the, I think, the 30s or something was when it was first started, and they added on throughout all the years. But I think it was like 90,000 square foot all in, the whole building.
Nice, bro.
Yeah. So we started with about, I think, 15,000 square foot of canopy at that spot, you know, so like 600 lights all in.
Solid, bro.
Yeah. But
can I ask you, what's Heavy 16?
It's a fertilizer.
Got you. Because I was like, there has to be some weed reference here.
Yeah, no, I owned a hydro store, man, for a long time. Yeah, I ran from like 2006. I know, I did leave that out. From 06 to 2017, I had a couple, you know, hydro stores that I owned. You know, one was, I ran it from home to start, kind of like word of mouth, plug the homies and help build people's grows. Like, I was kind of what I was known for, you know, like people would come to me. I'd, you know, design a grow for them, go to their house, help them build it.
Wow.
You know, get them going, whatever warehouse, wherever the hell they were at.
No doubt.
But yeah, then from there I opened a little brick and mortar with a partner of mine. We had a little spot in Visalia that we ran from, and then once I saw things coming like legalization, I was like, man, I like the hydro business was not it. You know, in 2017, the writing was on the wall. Shit was starting to change. You know, so I walked away from that and was actually pursuing another grow opportunity down in Nuevo. There's a big farm down there that was looking to be built. So that thing fell through. Riverside pulled the plug on the regs at that time, you know, and so like that whole thing fell apart. And that's when I was back to like running my other grow. Well, I was still running my grows at home. I never shut those down, you know. But like,
no doubt.
Yeah.
Bro, where did you get this knowledge to do these build outs, bro? I didn't hear any construction in the background. I heard what you're doing with your father, pest remediation and control, like commercially. Yeah,
I've just always been mechanically inclined. Yeah, mechanically inclined, man. I built all my own shit. I would always wire my own stuff. I mean, I've kind of been that guy that's like, I don't.
You have a mechanical mind, bro.
Yeah, and I don't want to bring anyone else in from the outside. You know? So it's like, it's always, you know, I've always kind of ran things kind of smaller. Got like 2 or 3 guys that I trusted to work with me.
Hell yeah.
That was it, you know, so.
Bro, you took apart a fucking lamp, streetlight, and fucking made it like, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have known right there.
Yeah,
that's
sure.
cool. Some people are like that, man.
Yeah.
I have friends that could take apart a car, throw it in a box, shake the parts up, and put it back together.
Put it back together, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, that's probably you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's tight, bro. What's up, guys? Just want to take a quick second to shout out my sponsors over at Kaya Core. Clean cocoa trusted by top cultivators. Kaya Core premium grade clean cocoa core is trusted by and respected by cannabis cultivators for optimal plant health and performance. It's all about the terps and quality first before yields, which is driven through clean 100% core, which provides smooth stratification throughout the media. Sustainable and eco-friendly. Sourced from eco-friendly coconut fiber produced in our 100% sustainable operation in India. Kaya provides an environmentally conscious solution without compromising cultivation quality. Kaya washes the cocoa multiple times to ensure a clean starting base with less salinity from other cocoa manufacturers. The plastic pot is 100% biodegradable for a sustainable solution. Tailored for cannabis growth, Kaya Core products are developed from direct feedback and collaboration with top cultivators, offering superior water retention, root aeration, and nutrient absorption for healthier, more vigorous plants. They buffer the cocoa to less than 0.3 EC with calcium nitrate to provide the cultivator with a strong starting point for transplant. You will be shocked how clear the runoff is from this clean cocoa. Kaya uses coarse ground cocoa core to achieve the 70-30 blend versus perlite or chunks. Go hit up Kaya Core. Tell them Good Pizza sent you. So, Bosky, I would have never fucking known that's what that meant.
Yeah.
So if I were to say, like, use it in context in a sense, and it's just an English word?
Yeah.
So it's like my front yard's looking a little bosky.
Yep,
Why don't you get out there and cut my fucking grass,
Cut
kid?
the grass, man.
Right?
Yep, yep.
Oh, bosky. Okay.
Yep.
That's tight, bro.
Yep, that's it, man.
Yeah, I would have fucking never guessed, dude. I thought it was a cool name. I was
Yeah,
like,
it has a good ring to it,
looking
man.
forward to
Like,
hearing the origin story behind this one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So you guys are fucking got a name for yourself, kicking ass right now. You got Neo slaying sales for you, man. How you liking the rec market so far?
I mean, it's been good, man. I'm not
Good.
gonna lie. It was a little stressful, like during construction when we saw
Sure.
like where things were and what was happening. Like we broke ground on our build out in I think it was 2021 or 22. Yeah, January of 22. So
Tight.
we were dealing with all the shortages. Like that was like 21 to 22 was when all the material shortages were happening. You know?
Yeah.
So we ordered most of our materials in 21, had them in, storage, lights, whatever, we still got held up on a few things, through the process. But yeah, we built the whole thing. It was a bare dirt lot from start to finish. We did it in 11 months, fully licensed, complete plants in the ground, running, so.
Nice, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And right when we hit, I mean, our first, harvest came off like April of 23. The market was doing better than it was, the last 2 years before that, so it definitely was a blessing that things kind of shifted. And then we were able to kind of, carve out a little, slot in the, in what the market was looking for at the time,
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, your menu is very, very consistent with what the market wants, and then you also have, the stuff you guys like, and the new stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think
Absolutely.
that's a great way to, plan out your year as far as genetics go. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Make sure you got your money makers. Make sure you got the new stuff for the brand that nobody has, and
Yep. We're always
rinse and
looking.
repeat.
Yeah,
You're
we're
always looking.
We're always looking. We're always hunting.
You guys breed, or are you just hunting seeds, or what are you guys doing?
We do both. I have some seeds that I bred. I've done a few, seed runs. The last one was about 2 years ago, I think.
Okay.
But I'm not like an avid breeder. I'm not constantly, making stuff. I would love to be able to do it more than I do, but my focus right now has been on the brand, the business. Of
course.
So yeah,
That's a whole nother animal.
but we do test for other people as well. Like we get, genetics. We've got a bunch of stuff in the works. Some of the stuff that I think some of the stuff we brought here are things that we've hunted in our building, as well. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Run us through the lineup, bro.
okay. Yeah, we have our bags. We've got 5 flavor profiles that we do in the bags.
Okay.
We do the fruits, the citrus, the gas, the perps, and the exotics. And kind of because we grow so many varieties, we kind of like to just group whatever that is with that bag. If it's a Z pie, we put it in the fruits.
Sure.
That Z pie is the Skittles Georgia pie.
Yep.
It's got this nice strawberry, kind of gassy aroma to it. We've got the Point Break, which is Tropicana Cookies Trophy Wife. That's another really nice like citrus cut right there. So yeah. We run some perm in the gas. We run permanent marker. We run. We just brought out the sour diesel. That one we sold out like in a few days. That whole batch was gone.
Shit,
so
dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
Neil slayed that one. Like
Clubs will eat that up.
yeah.
Eat that up,
Yeah.
bro.
The LA Pop Rocks Purple Push Pop, that's in our perps bag. We qualified the Olympics with that one this year.
Tight.
We also had qualified that Trans Bay, 2 years ago or whatever,
Nice.
when we met you.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think that's what I smoked the other day.
Is it? Okay.
No.
Soap Otter Pops.
Soap Otter Pops. That's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one we hunted. That's in our jars. So we with our jars, the difference between our jars and our bags is
Yeah, what's up with that?
yeah, the jars are strictly exclusives. Like anything that we hunt in-house,
Okay.
anything that's been, pheno hunted by us or something special that was given to us by another breeder or grower, that's not on the market, not in circulation, will go in that jar. So
tight.
you'll only find it in our jar.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And then that means it's only yours. You're the only ones with it.
Or like I said, if there's someone else that gifted us a cut, that's
Gotcha.
unique. It would be the only other side to that. But like the soap otter pops, that one was actually a pheno hunt we did for Champelli in 2023.
I remember that. I remember you guys telling me
it was
that.
us, Devi Cannabis up in Humboldt did the hunt in the greenhouses as well.
Okay.
So they ran it. We ran it at the same time, and indoors we found the soap otter pops 29, which was like out of everything we hunted. I was on my way back from Oregon when I picked up the clones actually, and I had room to fit about 100 of them in the back of my car. They're in four inchers, and so like, out of everything we found one in that and one in the cheetah piss otter pops, which everything was bred by Evermore Genetics. He's the breeder of the otter pops, and these are a few strains that he bred exclusively for Pelly.
Oh, cool,
so,
man.
Yeah. So the soap otter pops, that's the shampoo. That's what it's called. CHAMP.
Oh, fire.
Yeah.
And shout out to Pelly, man. He just had a birthday.
Yep. Happy birthday, bro.
Some of my favorite OGs out in the game, man.
One of the best guys I know, man.
You couldn't get cooler than fucking Joe Pelly, dog.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
How did you guys meet? How long does your history go back?
We've only known each other for a couple years, I think. We were introduced from a mutual friend, and
solid.
Yep. Through the network, and since then, man, we hit it off, and he's definitely relied off us to see what we can do with the genetics. We like to try to bring out the best in what we have. I mean, some stuff will work in our facility, some stuff doesn't, but it just anything we hunt there and find there, it's always the best. It's
nice,
just the performance is night and day. So
Pelly, man, it's fucking just goddamn, dude.
Yeah.
What a life.
Yeah,
what a story too. That's one of the
got
best.
An amazing.
If you guys haven't seen the Champelli episode,
it's one of my favorite episodes.
It's one of my favorite episodes. It's fucking crazy. It's like you can write a movie about this guy. What he's done before. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Man. He's got an ill story, man.
Yep.
Big factor in the game, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, in many games, not just the cannabis game.
No,
hip hop and shit.
Like, yep.
Yeah, he's that guy, man. Right on, bro. Good. It's good to see good people working together, bro. I know when you told me you were working with him, I was like, oh, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, no, we love it, man. I mean, we also got some stuff. Symbiotic just gave us their last round of breeding, a bunch of the Champagne crosses, and
oh, cool, man.
Forgot what else they had. Amarillo, or no, not Amarillo. I forgot what the other one was, but I think Julian was he on your show?
Julian was on our show, yeah.
Yeah, Julian, I linked with him, man. He's the one that got me plugged with the guys from Symbiotic as well. And the guys from Symbiotic SAC, kind of linked us up.
Tight.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to Julian.
Yeah.
I'm going to see him soon in Spanibus.
Really? Yeah, he came to the grow, man, checked out the spot. He loved that, the cherry seltzer, man. That was like one of his favorites.
That was my next, I was going to bring it up. I see it right there.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one from your new lineup, bro.
Yeah.
You gifted me one, I think it was like Hall of Flowers.
Okay, yep.
And that's a nice one, bro.
Yeah, man.
Did you guys hunt that one?
No, we didn't. That's
Gifted
one.
that
Yeah, that one was
Cool.
gifted. Yep, it's a cherry pie Skittles biscotti.
That was a hell of a gift, man.
Yeah, it's a hell of a
fucking
gift.
nice one, dude. Good name too. Good job on the name, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
I gotta get better with my names, bro. I'm noticing. You know what I've been noticing, bro? Like you can have a fucking hitter, but if it's got a whack name,
It sucks. Yeah,
it sucks.
It's
bro.
hard, man.
God damn, so many factors sell weed.
It
man.
is. Yeah,
Let's bring the sandwich bags back. Yeah, right.
lick them and stick them and fucking go.
It'll never happen.
Hell yeah.
If you got clientele 50 plus, you're good.
Yeah.
But the young
It's crazy how it used to be back in the day, man. Everybody had their tongue on that fucking bag.
Dog, it's crazy, bro. Yeah, right. The foldovers. Yeah. I remember those foldovers. You could bag up 4 grams of coffee. Oh, never mind. I heard.
4 grams of coffee.
Coffee off of one of those bags, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Good times, bro. Good times. Different times.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, way different.
You a coffee drinker?
Oh yeah,
Me too.
for sure. Yeah, I like.
What's your go-to? What's your everyday go-to?
I make like a cortado, every morning.
What's that?
It's just like a shot of espresso and about maybe ounce or two of steamed, milk or.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like almost like 50-50.
I dig it.
Yeah. It's a small drink, like 4 ounces, but
Nice,
packs
bro.
a punch. Has all the caffeine you need and then
Yeah,
some.
it does.
I usually hit about 2 of those every morning, and then.
Pew, off to the races.
Yeah, off to the races, bro. About two of those 4 bong hits, and I'm leveled out.
Ryan's cruising.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's the morning routine, man.
Yeah, I can't. So I'm as far as smoking in the morning, I'm really just Saturday, Sunday with it these days.
Yeah.
My morning routine, I wake up, I drink some warm water, I meditate, I have a little fucking, it's a disgusting drink, bro. It's like fucking every green and red
Oh, really?
you could think of,
That's
mixed
healthy.
with some fiber and shit, you
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
Which, has been great for me. And then
That's dope.
then I'll have my coffee, hit the gym, and then, then pretty much the day
Then
starts.
the day starts.
So yeah, I take a lot of time to prime myself for
Yeah,
the day,
yeah,
man.
that's cool.
Probably too much time, but I've set up my life to where I could do that.
Yeah.
But sometimes I do look at the clock like, fuck, bro, you could have got a lot of shit done, dog.
Yeah.
It's 10:30, 11. You
Yeah.
just started, you know what I'm saying?
This year I've actually I would say the last like 2 months, man, I've kind of slowed myself down a little bit, because up to
good.
that point I was, 7 days a week. Wake up early. I still wake up early, man, but I stay home and kind of take my time there. I'll catch up on emails at home and, not
That's
rush
good,
down.
bro.
Yeah, I got a great team, man. That's the one thing I'm thankful is like I can leave them there and they got it with or without me,
Hell
So, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's important, bro. That's very important.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about like the cannabis market industry as a whole right now? Like the state of the industry.
I mean, it's up and down, man. That's for sure. It's the bulk side, is definitely, I feel, is a little bit more volatile right now. At least early this year it is. It should be, picking back up, again. But yeah, the rec market is, the stores, as long as you're in the right store, it's great, and
Bingo.
Yep. And there's a good handful of them out there for sure. Like there's some really good stores out there operating. And so that's kind of been our game plan. And Neil's done an amazing job kind of vetting out stores, using, initially, I have my type 11, for distribution, and I was using that for everything, but we brought on Nabis this year.
Okay.
And, or last year, I should say. And now we're leveraging them. I mean, their 90,000 square foot distribution hub is less than a block from our grow. So,
Oh no shit,
yeah,
man. That's convenient.
It's super convenient, man. We actually have the ability now, like we pre-sell our menu. Like as soon as the flower goes into testing,
Oh no kidding.
we pull that and send a menu out. So the flower's
Cool.
still in the lab before, the stores get it when the flower's still in the lab. We know how many eighths or halves or whatever we're going to make out of that flower. So they get the menu. By the time the results come back from the lab, they have orders locked in. We package for 2 to 3 days right now. And then that following Monday, it gets sent to Nabis. So, we can have the freshest product to any store in about 7 days from getting it back from the lab.
Oh, that's incredible.
Maybe 10 days, just depends on what day it lands on, But
That's a great strategy.
Yeah. So that's been our strategy. We don't like package everything up and let it sit. We
Good
bring
God,
the orders
thank
in.
God.
Bring the orders in, pack what's being sold, and that's all that gets packed. Everything else,
Okay, cool.
yeah, we store everything in nice, stainless steel sea vaults. Everything's kept in a really nice climate controlled.
Nice.
There's no variance from like the drying room to the storage room that we keep it in. Everything stays the same temperature.
Good.
So yeah.
Under 70, baby.
Oh yeah, under 70. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm a psycho about weed
All
storage.
my
bro.
processors wear sweatshirts, man. They
Goddamn right.
yeah,
They
yeah.
better.
Yep. So
We got to keep that weed nice and cool,
yeah,
baby.
Yep.
That's dope, bro. That's dope. Has that always been your strategy with the sales?
That's how I did
damn
it from
good.
day one. Is just kind of like even before bringing Neil on, I was not trying to test a bunch. I was eating it on my testing in the beginning. Test 1 to 2 pounds, whatever. But I'd rather eat it and not sit on a bunch of weed that I end up having to sell for half the price.
That's what I do.
So it's like and that's what happens. So at the end, it's like minimize the waste. We try to do that, and just. Even though, like I will say, we did have some product that when we did Hall of Flowers, it came back to Nabis and it sat on their shelves for months, man. We just pulled it like a month ago and we had some stuff from all the way back in August. And it was still smoking. It was still fire. It wasn't dry. Like I was
man.
blown away by it, so they do have a great climate control system at their warehouse too. They do. Yeah, we've toured it. It's amazing. It's like Costco,
Nice, dude.
but full of weed. So every single aisle, every
massive,
shelf,
bro.
It's huge, man. So
That's about, I know a couple homies use Navis.
yeah,
They're very efficient.
yeah. They just do fulfillment. You got to do your own sales. You got to do all that. But they do collect for you. And like, because we're so close and we only deliver to them, they don't have to ever pick up from us. Like we were able to leverage that to get a little bit better rate, you know, as well.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
What kind of advice would you give somebody in the cannabis space, you know, that does what you do on the level that you do it?
Efficiencies. That's like the number one thing is how efficient can you be, and, you know, how little money do you waste to produce that product, you know, without sacrificing integrity, you know. But yeah, we get a good control system, you know, something that, you know, you can, you know, control the grow with. We use GrowLink, and like that's a big time saver. You know, we map out the grows, all the temperature set points are pre-mapped for the whole duration, you know, so we just, at this day, intensity increases, at this day, you know, temperature changes, like we can preset all of it, you know. So
Nice.
yeah, and then from that point, it's just minor tweaks, you know, the guys can go in there and say, hey, I need to drop temp a couple degrees, you know, but yeah, we automate as much as we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? It's your boy JP Good Pizza. Just taking a quick second to shout out my sponsors over at Grove Bags. Listen, it's an exclusive proprietary bag, and here's why we love them. Let's talk terpene preservation. This is the best environment for storing your cannabis. It keeps your cannabis at 58 to 62% humidity at all times. It's like your cannabis is living in San Diego year-round with the best weather. Terpene and flavor longevity. That's important. It inhibits microbial growth. No mold, Kujin. Let's talk light protection. UV rays and good pizza don't mix. It also increases shelf life. Guys, if you have your flower in a dispensary, please use Grove Bags. We all know that stuff sits sometimes. This is gonna be your saving grace for flower that sits on that shelf longer than it should. Don't mess around with the pizza. Use promo code GOODPIZZA with TreeZs. Tell them Good Pizza sent you. We'll see y'all back on the show. How many lights you guys running?
We have 240 flower lights and 40 in the bedroom. So,
Okay.
well, maybe a little bit more. We just double stacked our bank and we got some more clone lights and all that stuff. But
Are you guys using HPS or LED?
HPS, yeah.
Tight.
Yeah. We just brought in some under canopies. That's being tested right now in one of our rooms. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Who'd you go with?
BIOS.
Okay.
Yeah, BIOS. They gave us a full table, you know, to play with. So
Okay. Hearing great fucking things about under canopy lighting.
I'm already seeing it. You know?
One of my cultivators partners do that, and they swear by it, man.
Yeah. No, it's. I think it's a game changer. I think if you do it right, you know, we actually are also saving labor on that table. We didn't de-leaf the plants. You know, we didn't clean any of the lowers up. We kind of left all that stuff there.
Yep.
And then came in at a later date and just did like a minor, you know, de-leaf, opened up branching in the middle a little bit, but that was about it. You know.
Yeah.
So it saved me about 5 guys 1 day of labor. You know.
Yeah.
So.
That's been one of the selling points I've been hearing. Like, save a lot of, man hours on de-leafing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. You never know what they'll come up with next, my friend.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
Right? But we're still not done with that. You know, we got another like 5 weeks to go
To see the finished product,
see
for
the
sure.
finished product. You know, so
Do you guys sell smalls?
yeah,
Yeah, you probably be selling less
yeah.
smalls at this
Or
point.
the smalls are going to grow bigger.
Or they're going to be fatter, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we do have a SKU for
It's a
the
win-win.
smalls. You know, anything that's in our bag, we also have the smalls that kind of match up with that. We don't sell smalls usually of what's in the jar. You know, occasionally we'll release it, but yeah,
Do you bulk them out?
we do some.
You guys
So,
do smalls as a SKU.
yeah, we sell smalls through our brand. You know, we have a 1/2 ounce smalls.
It's a great SKU.
Yeah, it's a great. It flies.
Probably one of my best SKUs.
Yeah.
It's fucking mind-blowing.
But we still bulk out some smalls. I mean, we're kind of getting to that point where that is shrinking a little bit, but we still have a couple people that we deal with directly that, you know,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, that's a good. Good.
But the
SKU,
talk has
good
been
market.
had that, you know, like, I mean, we're not locked in. You know, this is the 1/2 ounces when they demand it and they eat it all up. That's where it's going. You know, 'cause
Yeah, dude, it's a good margins, bro.
it is.
Really good margins, better than the top shelf flower margins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
especially as a brand. I know there's way more meat on the bone for you guys.
yeah.
As
And
a,
the wholesale market for smalls is crazy. You know,
yeah,
if you're not, you know, careful, you're getting almost less than what it costs to produce it. You know. So,
yeah. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. You want to be in that like 550, 650 range.
yeah, absolutely.
For your units.
Yeah.
You know, to make it worth it. I think.
Yep.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, bro. So what's the next 5-10 years look like for Bosky, bro? What's the fucking master plan, brother?
The master plan is there is no plan.
Okay, and that's okay.
We're
running and gunning.
Yeah, we're growing the brand. I mean, that's really the biggest, like plan we have right now is the expansion of our brand. We kind of are setting a growth of about 10% a month right now.
Nice, dude.
And we're seeing it. I mean, we're hitting some of our best numbers that we've hit. This I think January was one of our biggest months, that we've had since we started. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that's like number one on the agenda. Look at, possibilities of some like, maybe some out of state things. We've kind of entertained a few talks, but nothing's kind of stuck on that yet, but yeah, we have all of our like structure in the business is kind of set up already to do that. We're just kind of waiting, for the right partner.
Nice.
And the right opportunity. So yeah.
What states you guys looking at?
I have one in Maryland and
nice.
I think what was the other state? There was another one with an M, but it was
Maine.
Maybe it was Maine. Yeah.
We got Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts.
Yeah. I'm horrible
Michigan.
with geography. Was like my worst.
Michigan.
Yeah. Maybe it was Michigan.
Miami, because Miami's like its own state.
I think it was Michigan.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but
that's a good state, bro.
Yeah, it is.
That's definitely a good state to do business in. I know a lot of cats are, have gone out there. They're doing pretty good.
Are they? Yeah.
I've been meeting some really cool people from Michigan.
Are you? Yeah.
At like events that I've been traveling to and shit. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and that's not like, it's not my biggest push, man, but it's definitely, we're open to the conversations, and
absolutely,
really, if the right thing is presented, we'll definitely jump. But
that's cool, man. I dig it.
Yeah.
So now, my friend, we're going to play a little game called Fuck One, Marry One, Kill One. Okay? Similar to our top three.
All right.
So Fuck One is the this is weed, not women.
Okay. No, that's cool. That's cool.
So the Fuck One is, that unicorn batch, that fucking smoking experience you had. It was the best ever. You still remember it today. The marry one is your everyday smoke. I can smoke this the rest of my life.
Okay.
And the kill one is, this, we don't need this anymore. We can get this out of the weed world.
The fuck one would be back in the day. I used to grow up. It was called Pure Power Plant.
Okay.
And if I could have that strain out of any strain I've grown throughout the years, that's one that I've always wanted back.
Okay.
The terpene profile was crazy. It's like,
what is the terps like?
It's real skunky.
Okay.
Really skunky, but extreme. Not
offensive.
Like offensive. Yeah. You open it in a bar and like everybody's looking for it. It's strong. What was the second one?
Mary. Everyday
smoker would definitely be like an OG, some OG or a sour or something gassy, like that's my everyday smoke.
I respect it.
Yep. Always.
And then kill one.
Runts.
Holy shit.
Somebody
had to do it, goddamn.
I've had to grow so fucking much of it in my life, man. I'm tired of growing it, but it is a great strain. I wouldn't say kill the runts, but
no, kill the runts.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Yeah,
it would shake the game up.
It would shake the fucking game up big time.
Shake the game up. There'd be some states mad at you, my friend, including one that I'm from.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I think the ones
and our neighbors.
Yeah, our neighbors.
No, New York, Jersey, New York.
Yeah, for sure.
They go
for sure.
Fucking nuts.
Oh, I know they do. I know.
Yeah, it's just what it is, man. It's a young man's game. It's a young man's sport, and that's what the youngins want. So what the fuck you gonna do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If there was a strain you could bring back, what would it be? Would it be that one?
It would be that power plant, 100%.
Power plant, bro.
Yep, 100%.
Fucking power plant. I'm mad I missed that one. What years was this?
Shit, that would have been like 2000 maybe.
I hella missed that one.
Yeah, it was old.
That was when skunks were skunking.
Yeah, 2000 to 2005 era. Like that was when we had it at least. But
yeah,
a lot of shit got lost to fucking that hop latent, virus. Unfortunately. So before we knew what it was, and like how to react to it. So.
Well, that's okay. That's actually an interesting thing you brought up. So, how long ago did you learn about or notice the hop latent virus? Because that just came on my radar in the last couple of years. That's been around for a minute?
Oh, yeah, over 10 years at least.
No
maybe,
shit.
Maybe even longer.
Wow.
First thing I ever saw it on was Thin Mint cookies. And
No shit.
Yeah. So I don't know when the thin mints were hitting, you know, but that's when I started seeing it, you know.
I'd say late 2000s.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Oh shit, man.
So, and then we actually, back when like it actually got a name, like it was, what were they called? The big clone guys out of Oakland. I don't know why I can't think of them right now, but
I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah. Anyways,
Purple something?
No, Dark Heart.
Dark Heart.
Yeah, Dark Heart was the one that, you know, discovered the virus and had the cure for it, you know. And so, yeah, we got to kind of learn a little more from them. I finally got a name for it because up to that point, we didn't even know what it was, you know. So like,
oh no shit.
Yeah, we called it Duff, and they were calling it dudding, you know. And we were calling it Duff, you know, because the plant just would duff out. It would be like garbage, you know, just no terps, no nothing, and so,
bro.
But I lost a lot of my mother, you know, plants to that.
Damn, dog.
You know, I didn't know how the virus, you know, lasted or how it reacted. It's a slow virus, but if you keep moms for a long time, you know, it's the worst thing you could have done. And at that time I was keeping them a little too long, you know. So yeah, I did salvage, you know, some. I was able to breed, you know, some, and got viable seeds out of it that never showed any kind of symptoms of viroid, you know, from that point. But yeah, lost some really good ones, man. So
R.I.P.
Man. Breaks my heart. Yeah.
Goddamn. What's your weed etiquette? You're a grower, so you can also do grower etiquette, pet peeve. What grinds your gears?
What grinds my gears?
Yeah.
In the grow, it's clutter, mess. Like, you know, I like things to be spotless. I like, you know, the floors to be clean. I don't like to see leaf all over the place. And yeah. Kind of a little bit of an OCD guy when it comes to the grow, you know. But
you better be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate that answer. Any weird skills that you have that you care to share with us?
Weird skills. Yeah, I mean, one I think is kind of weird is I usually can smell a problem in a grow room before I see it.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, like certain,
what?
certain
Give me an
things,
example.
you know, either dry backs hitting too hard. I mean, or just, you know, like even issues like I've walked into rooms and smelled, you know, you can smell powdery mildew, especially when it starts to like take off, you know, and you might not see it, but it does, you know, give off a different odor, especially in a big room, you know. So it's like over the years, I kind of just, I don't know if it's just from being around it so much, you know, I spend most of my life around this plant, you know, so it just, yeah, it's like my spidey senses.
That's for sure a spidey sense.
Yeah.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
I dig it, bro.
Hell yeah.
What is your favorite place to smoke?
Fuck, these days, up where I live, you know, up in the mountains. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you in the mountains?
Yeah.
Oh, tight,
yeah,
dude.
for sure.
Tight.
I got a couple spots up there I like to smoke. And
nice.
Yeah. On my car.
Yeah. Well, it's not driving.
Not driving. Yeah.
Parked with the keys out of the ignition.
Yeah. I don't have a key, so.
Yeah, no doubt. So while you're blazing in the mountains, what's playing on the tunes, bro? What you blazing to?
Shit, man, I listen to everything. These days, and I like La Russell, man. Some old school punk rock sometimes.
Okay.
Misfits, you know.
Tight.
Yeah.
What'd you grow up listening to?
Mostly rap, you know.
Mostly rap, okay.
Punk rock, you know.
Rap and punk rock?
Yep.
Tight.
That was kind of the scene. I mean, skating in the 90s, you know.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It was mostly rap, you know, but yeah, I still listen to a lot of rap too, you know, a lot of Bay Area, you know, for sure. So.
Yeah, La Russell's tight, man. I love what that kid's doing, bro. Yeah. I'm going to get him on the show, man. I really respect that dude's grind.
No, absolutely, man.
We have some mutual friends, and I think that would be a really cool show.
He's a great guy, man. Like,
yeah.
Yep.
Does he smoke tree?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah. I think he does. I mean, I think I've heard him talk about it, you know, so it's like,
for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I hope so.
I hope so, too. Because that would be awkward.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I like to have look, I say that jokingly, but I'm kind of serious. Like, I like to have, like, just different kind of guests on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a chef that we're about to drop next week, Chef Barnum from Localis. Like,
okay.
But there's a little weed layover.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Spillover into between our worlds.
Oh, nice.
You know what I'm saying? So I like a little spillover, a little bit of ways we can combine it.
Yeah.
And that certainly starts with smoking.
Yeah, that's
You know
that's
what I'm
the great
saying?
start right there. So
Yeah, man. That's tight. What's your favorite stoner food, my friend?
pizza,
Pizza.
Yeah,
Fucking guy.
for sure.
My dog.
Yeah, number
Hell yeah.
one. Number one.
Pizza or tacos?
Pizza.
My man. Just checking.
Mm-hmm.
Just checking. We took that question out, but I brought it back
live
for
in-
you.
Yeah,
I had a
live
feeling you were
in
gonna
the
do it
valley,
right.
bro. I mean, there's some really good tacos. In
I
the valley
bet.
too. You know, but yeah.
I bet, man. So, okay, so pizza's your favorite stoner food. We're going to take it a step further, my friend. You're cruising through the kitchen. It's midnight. You're a scumbag, and you know it. You got the munchies like a motherfucker. You see that on the counter. It's going down. You're killing the whole thing. What's your guilty pleasure?
Ice cream.
Ice cream, bro. Yo,
yeah.
since I brought that
little-
question up,
Yeah.
there's a lot of late night ice cream savages.
Yeah, ice cream for sure.
Yep.
If it's there, man, I try to limit myself on that shit. I don't buy it.
Yeah,
you know,
dude,
so
it's fucking rough, bro.
Yeah. But if I buy it, yeah, it's gone. You know, a couple days, it's yeah.
I'm going to go a little deeper on this one. If you could go back to one day in your life and change it, what day would that be?
Oh shit. Fuck, man, I would have invested in Bitcoin.
Yes. That is the
whenever that shit
That's the right
came out.
answer. That's the right answer. For everybody I'm about to ask that question to on the show, that is the right answer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I kicked myself for not doing that.
Yeah. Did you have some at some point?
Nah,
Yeah, I did.
did you? Sold it though.
Yep.
What'd you buy it
Sure
at?
did.
What'd you buy it at?
Bro, it was like, dog, it was like $3K.
Yeah.
I had like a couple pieces of them, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And I just moved here, paper was fucked up. Every other fucking dickhead back home was trying to rob me and
Yeah.
not pay me. And it's like,
You get your-
look, when I moved out here, it wasn't a clean break.
Yeah.
It was not a clean break,
Yeah.
bro. I had a lot of things going on back home still.
Yeah.
A whole ass operation going on. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Not easy to just walk away from.
it wasn't, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
It took me a while to really just let go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It started with a cell phone that I passed off to my little homie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, bro,
Here's,
well, fuck it
here's
up.
the keys.
$1,000 a month.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I did. You know. What's up, fam? Just want to take a second to shout out my sponsors over at Buck Mountain Cannabis Delivery. Single source flower, rosin, hash holes, and pre-rolls. All produced in the Sierra foothills of Nevada County. Always fresh depths and light assist direct from the farm. Their product is never more than 6 months old from harvest. Grown with passion and obsession to produce the best sun-grown cannabis possible. And if it's from Buck Mountain, you know it's smoking. Serving Grass Valley and Sacramento. Go check out the menu at buckmountaincannabis.com. Tell them Good Pizza sent you. It worked for a little bit till it
Yeah.
did. You know how it is, you know what it is,
Yeah,
bro?
if you're not
Like
there, it's just not. the
you're
same.
not there, bro. It's like you want people to do you, but people can't do you like how you do
No.
you. And it was foolish of me to think that they would. And
Yeah,
I just put the wrong people in position.
for sure. The same goes with the business, man. Like even with my grow, I'm super hands on, man. I don't take
Yeah.
myself out of that place. You know, what
Yeah.
I mean? I'm on the road when I gotta be, but like, I'm on the court every day.
man.
You know,
My friends are just too crazy.
yeah,
They're too crazy. Like they're just reckless and crazy and
Yeah.
like fucking should have saw that coming.
yeah. There's got to be some thought, you know, for sure.
And,
Sometimes,
and look, I dealt with a lot of different people. You have to know how to deal with all these different personalities. You're gonna deal with some real hood motherfuckers that's
for
gonna
sure.
talk to you kind of crazy if you do something wrong or like you don't come with them.
just sizing you up always, you know.
Yeah, dude. And I got some guys like you can't just like bully them into taking stuff. Like you got to know how to work with them and everything in between.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Not much has changed with the retail side either, though. It's kind of the same, you know. Just same but different, you know.
Same but different.
Yeah.
Yep. What's the biggest misconception you think people have about you?
About me,
Yeah.
I have no clue, man. I couldn't
That's
say
good.
about me. I don't think ever think about that one. So
Hey man, that means you're staying in your lane, minding your business.
I am.
You know what I'm saying? That's cool,
all
bro.
I do. You know, I try not to hear the noise. You know.
No doubt.
Yeah.
A lot of people that make the noise have that answer for that. You know what I'm
They
saying?
do,
You
yeah.
just keep your head down and grind, bro. I like it. I respect it, bro.
For sure.
If you could smoke with two people, one that's dead, one that's still alive, who would they be?
The one that's dead would be my homie Jason. You know, he got taken from us a few years back, unfortunately. You know, and I
R.I.P.
was
to Jason, man.
yeah with him a couple days before it happened. You know, so it just kind of always
Sucks.
Yep. Alive, man. That one I was struggling with, man. I just shit you, bro. I haven't.
Thanks,
I haven't
bud.
done this with you yet, man. So
We haven't smoked a joint together yet.
I don't know
Well,
if we
fuck,
have.
let's light one up, dude.
Yeah, I don't know if we have. You
It's
know,
a fucking good time for that.
Yep. But yeah, I was struggling with that. I mean, there's a lot of people I'd like to smoke with. You know, it's just anyone like-minded.
Here you go, my friend.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Let's get that one out the way.
Yep.
Thanks, bro. Nobody's ever said that
Hell
about
yeah.
me on my
Hell
show.
yeah.
Appreciate that, boss. Hell yeah, man.
So this is the Fugazi.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it, brother.
Hell yeah.
She's a smoker, dog.
It's one of my favorite lighters I own right here, man.
It's a good one, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You fuck with the distro?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I do.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, man. So now we're going to shout out your favorite plug from back in the day, bro. Who was your favorite plug from back in
My
the day?
favorite weed plug?
Yeah. Who took care of you? You called them? They were there for you always.
My homie Doug.
Shout out to Doug.
Yeah, shout out to Doug, the Rhino.
The Rhino. Whoa, there's definitely a story behind that.
There is, yeah.
Care to share?
Yeah, sure, man. He was
ahead,
the older
fire away.
homie, like, you know, growing up skating, like my boy Doug was like, he was a few years older, you know, but
Okay.
But yeah, he was always, you know, the scrappy one out of all of us, and he ended up, unfortunately, you know, like in high school, like he would, you know, plug me with, you know, my little issues, whatever. We had our pagers, and we were, you know, doing
Hell yeah,
kids,
hell
you know. But he got caught up, sold to an undercover, ended up going to prison, you know, and picked up more time in there. You know, did about 3 years, you know, all in, you know. So,
No doubt.
but when he got out, he got into cage fighting, you know, and he was actually
no shit.
Yeah, he turned his life around, man. He
Cool, man.
Yeah, he was like the lightweight, middleweight, lightweight, light heavyweight of the WEC, which I think World Extreme Cage Fighting.
No shit, man. That's
yeah,
dope, bro.
yeah. He fought against Brian Stan, Brian Stan went on to go to the UFC. That fight was to decide who was going to go into the UFC, you know. And so he got his eardrum popped on that one, but you know it was a good one. Man. So
Shout out to Rhino.
Rhino, he's my boy, man.
You guys still in touch?
I see him every now and then, man. He was actually one of the guys I tattooed on in my living room.
Oh, let's go, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His son and my son are the same age, you know. So
Tight.
yeah, they grew up together.
Oh, that's cool,
Yeah,
man.
For sure, man. I don't see him nearly as much. He's actually in this book right here, bro.
No way,
I
man.
think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because we all skated back then, you know.
So I'll tell you what. June 16th is National Plug Day. So get him something, man.
Hell yeah.
Shoot him a dub, shoot him a little jar,
Yeah.
send him a joint, send him a Venmo, whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
So let them know
for
you're
sure.
thinking about it, man.
Yep.
Tell them about this book here. What
Yeah.
do we have here, dude?
Yeah, this book, a good friend
Thule
of mine,
Fog?
Thule Fog.
Thule
Yep,
Fog.
yep. That's the Tulare County, you know, the valley. That's the fog we get. You know, that's what they call it. you
Okay.
know. So, but a good friend of mine, he was our photographer back when we were kids. You know, he had like a real camera with real film. It wasn't, you know.
Oh, nobody had one of
Yeah,
those,
so
bro.
every picture in here was shot with real film. It wasn't with a digital camera, you know. But
That's special.
but yeah,
bro.
my boy Nick
It's a
Freitas.
thick-ass book, dude.
It is, man. There's a lot of skaters that came from the valley, and so he kind of created
Wow.
this picture book that represented our whole, you know, youth in the valley.
Dog, that's legend.
It blew up, man. I mean, there's, you know, Tom Knox, Jesse Paez, Richard Paez. You know, there's a lot of pro skaters that come.
Yeah, I
from
know them.
this- yeah,
I'm well aware of that.
Tom's a badass, bro. He's like world-class jiu-jitsu fighter, judo fighter. I mean, he was like #1 in his weight class in the world, you know, at one time, you know. So like,
No shit,
yeah,
man.
yeah. So he kind of documented our youth in here. I got a picture in here from when I was like 17, 18 years old, man. So,
Oh, I'm about to rip through that when we're done, bro. That's
Yeah,
tight, bro. Hell yeah. That's a special fucking book.
yeah, it
dude.
is, bro.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, man. If you could pick one person to be your personal mentor, who would you choose?
Personal mentor. Man.
Sorry, I should include that in
That's some
the
deep
questions.
right there,
Yeah.
man.
So we switch it up, bro. We go light and we go deep.
Fuck, I don't know, man. That's that one's got me stumped right there. I mean, I've had some mentors along the way that, you know, have already helped.
Shout out a mentor.
Yeah.
Shout out one of your mentors. That's another question I have. We can roll right into that.
Yeah, Armando Suarez. He was like the lead technical advisor for Grodan for a long time. One of the smartest plant guys I know. He actually was the guy that interviewed me to work for that grow that I worked for before, you know. So
cool, man.
I had to pass kind of his test, you know. And a lot of people in the game like that grow, I mean, know who he is. He's helped a lot of people like develop their nutrition programs, and I mean, he's a wizard when it comes to that. He helped me refine mine. He actually gave me like the formulas that I needed that I didn't know at the time because I make my own fertilizer. You know, I formulate everything's done from scratch. We don't buy like a name brand fertilizer.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. So he taught me all that I needed to know for that, you know, and then some, you know. So yeah, and I mean, shit, man, I wish, you know, I would love to, you know, chop some game with him again, you know, and kind of get back into, you know, trading some stories. He always made you think, you know. He was one of those guys that didn't give you the fucking answer ever. Like he kind of like, here's the equation, bro. Like you figure it out, or you know.
That's tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good relationship.
Yeah. I like those kind of people that challenge you, you know. So
challenge your thinking.
Yeah, they don't just give you the answer. You know, so
it's like people like you want to show up when you see them. Like you want to be your best self. Like you don't want to be slouching around.
No.
Like, you want to come with your A game and like.
Yeah.
I have friends and mentors like that I really feel like I need to show up and like.
Yeah.
If we're gonna have a conversation, ain't gonna be no surface level shit. You know what I'm saying? We're going deep.
Yeah, for sure.
Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's tight, bro. What is one of the most hardest things you had to overcome in your life, bro? You've been through a lot.
I mean, I got a couple, you know, but I would say like that last grow was probably one of the hardest things I've ever done, you know.
Really?
Yeah, it was a beast, and it was just not I didn't get to, you know, control the build out, you know, so we had like my CEO was hell bent on reusing a cooling system from like 1984, you know, so we brought this old refrigeration system back to life, and that thing broke down every fucking week.
Oh,
like
man.
Middle of the night, I was there, and like
Jesus.
one system controlled 4 rooms, you know, so it's like
Oh, my
when it went
God.
down, 4 fucking rooms went down, and it was like you know, code red. You know?
Code red.
Code fucking red,
DEFCON.
3 o'clock in the morning. It did not fucking matter, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it was like,
It's all on the line.
and it happened a lot, you know. So like that was it was tough. It was 3 years of like
3 years of that?
of putting up.
Oh
Yeah,
my
well,
God.
about a year and a half of solid growing, 2 years of growing. You know, about a year of construction, a little over a year of construction. Yeah, but yeah,
Fucking
just the
nightmare.
challenge of building that place alone.
Yeah.
It was a monster, you know,
Yeah.
and like it was a small group of us that did it. You know,
No doubt.
Yeah.
You fucking with it?
Oh, I love it, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Hell yeah. I thought you'd like that one.
Mm-hmm.
This is like one of my podcast flavors that I smoke, and I can get you high.
The
and
organic tips, my boy
shit.
Dustin.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
He's
Dustin.
from your area, right?
He's 30 minutes from us.
Yeah, bro.
We hang out. And,
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, I
Great.
just recently reached out to him, man. A lot of people have been telling me get him on the show.
Yeah.
I circle back with him. We're gonna figure out a situation, get him on here, man.
Yeah, he's a great guy, man. Good family guy, and he's got a good product, man. And he supports, you know, the culture.
He does, dude.
Yeah,
I don't.
big time.
He always sends me tips and shit,
Yep.
dude. Like,
Yep.
On the strength.
Yeah, we
He's
trade
the
out,
bro.
man. He'll send me stuff. I always put one of his containers up at the table at the shows we do.
Hell yeah.
And just yeah,
Oh yeah. He always shows mad love, man. Shout out to Organic Tips, man.
absolutely.
So before we get up out of here, man, do you have any questions for me? Just kidding. If you do, you can fire away.
Yeah.
But before we get up out of here, if you could go back to the young you, the day before you jumped off the porch and jumped in the game, what advice would you tell you?
Slow down. Yeah. Slow down your thinking, you know. Don't react. You know, like take some time to think the process out before you know, acting, you know. So
For sure. For sure. Solid advice, brother.
yeah.
You know what's funny about that question? Not the question, the answers I get. It's always the simplest thing. It's not like this big drawn out. It's just usually a couple bars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Invest in Bitcoin.
And investment
And, Tesla and every other fucking big thing we watch
swear
blow
to
up
God.
along the years.
Okay, so it's one of two things. It's either something real short, sweet, and deep,
Yeah.
or invest in Bitcoin every fucking time. God damn it, man. That's what's up,
I had
bro.
to learn that. You know, it took me longer to learn how to like slow my mind down enough to make solid decisions. You know, like
Yeah, man.
wasn't always there. You know, so
For sure.
yeah,
That's a fact, man.
yeah.
Before we get up out of here, man, is there anything you want to plug? Anything you want to, let the people know where they can find you?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
let people know, man.
Absolutely. Yeah. You can find us at Bosky Genetics. That's our Instagram, www.boskygenetics.com. Plug, Neil.
Shout out to Neil. He's got Bosky for you.
Kind of went blank on that one. I don't know.
That's all good, but should drop your Instagram.
Yeah. What's that?
What's your Instagram?
It's at Bosky Genetics. Our Instagram's at Bosky Genetics. Yep.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Right on, brother. Well, this is a fun show, dude. Thanks for coming through and
thank
vibing
you,
with me, man.
JP. Appreciate it.
It's been a long time coming,
It's been a long
brother.
time. I know we
Hell
missed
yeah.
the first opportunity.
Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good.
Yeah, stoked to be here, man.
Podcasts have their divine timing always. You know what I'm saying? It looks like you got a lot going on right now. We were able to talk about, so I'm glad we did with you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. It's
Hell
been
yeah.
great. Nah,
Right on, man.
We're going to bring more. It's going to be
Yes, sir.
a good year.
Yes, sir. You already know, guys. Good Pizza, Bosky. Thank you to all the Patreons that support the show. Thank you to all my homies on Instagram that subscribe. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let us know what you loved about the episode. We'll see y'all soon, man. Peace, love, good pizza. We up out of here.